the Blue Bulls.
Well, to answer your question, realize for Rebellion, they have exactly what Onic had in game number 1. Side lane pressure, it's a Claude, it's a Paquito, and now a Luo Yi on top of it. So they can utilize a whole lot of this map pressure, tempo, to play around and outmaneuver Onic, who will be the ones looking for team fights.
They could always regroup as well with the ultimate coming from Luo Yi. So I think it's a well-rounded draft for both teams, but so far I think it's just going to be how they want to execute it. I mean, in the late games, side lanes could be the name of the game for the side of Rebellion, but I think Onic has a few decent answers to the side lanes if they want to activate it. You have the Navaria, and they could always be shadowed by the Matilda. So pick-offs-wise, I think Onic also wins in that department. But for Rebellion, they want to have an answer to this.
Let's see here in the mid, Sans now receiving. Amgen, of course, both teams here, or both players in the mid, will just tease and give out damage, not committing on towards a kill just yet.
No, very interesting emblem choice again from Moai. We did mention against the carry, maybe it's not the wisest choice to go for the Brave Smite, but actually against the Brody, I'll have to give credit to Moai here for the Brave Smite. Brody will bully you in lane, so going for Brave Smite might be a very, very good choice to make up against the Brody. Very specific matchup, just to get through the laning phase, because it does look like Rebellion want to play through these neutral objectives, want to play through the strong side, which is Cars on the Paquito over Moai. So Moai is going to be alone most of the time. Good choice.
Brave Smite for weak side is always going to be the case. As opposed to the QC, I mean, the QC also gives you movement speed and some sustain from the health. But Rebellion, they want to anchor towards Cars. Of course, trying to activate him, having that damage going through, the pushes as well. And the first turtle on the cards. So far, Rebellion have 4 men ready to pounce, and they have to be ready as they teleport for a flank from behind.
Let's see, Audi no for yet. And there you go, the Vibrant Grim, the first blood will fall now. Vincent, no retry, that's a free turtle. But it seems like Onic, they want more here as they are trying to close the gap, but Rebellion says no. That's Boots, Vincent taken out for a turtle for Onic.
Walk me through that. I mean, they were trying to teleport, okay, wait. Okay, that's all good. They were trying to teleport back, trying to flank, but Vincent was left alone, and Onic saw that window of timing to really just burst on him.
It really shouldn't have been the case. I think it should have been still a Rebellion win. Vincent just misplayed. He didn't pop the Mortal Coil in time. He got knocked up and chain CC'd before he could use that Mortal Coil. Vincent needs to be a bit more on point when it comes to the Mortal Coil. I think he was a bit too focused on what the team was going to do in the flanks. But yes, Rebellion had a very good idea. They just did not execute it properly, or rather, Vincent did not execute that plan properly.
Could have survived with the Mortal Coil as well. The CC, the anti-CC rather, would also give you that freedom to sustain and buy time for your teammates. Oh, a flicker in!
Yep, Flicker Divine Judgment now with the Blazing Duets, and the Decimation will find another kill. And that's EW. That's an expensive kill for Rebellion.
And Keyboy tried to save him too, utilizing the Guiding Wind and then flickering to try to get CW as far as he could. But yeah, it didn't work out, and that basically means that Keyboy will not have Flicker for the next neutral objective battle. It's tough for Onic right now in the next neutral objective battle, but they still have that gold lead, just a bit. CW, if this Brody doesn't get going, it is going to get really, really tough. He needs to at least farm even to Moai, because if Moai is able to get a lead in this gold lane, and if he is able to defend this turret for a long time, Onic will not be able to utilize this Brody as much as they possibly want or expected before.
The bully becomes the bullied, and I think they also want to give that extra comfort, especially for Moai playing in the weak side. Oh, flank angle again, utilizing this very properly.
Oh, with the flicker now, Suns trying to escape. Sway low now, isolated the front side. That's a good recovery from the yellow pork who finding an important kill.
A little misstep from Sway Low. He was isolated in that team fight. So hard for him to stabilize again, especially Rebellion were all very far.
Yep, final slash on towards Zero. But that is just Boots doing Boots things.
Overly aggressive for Rebellion. You don't do that against Onic. Capitalize instantly any sort of mistake. They went for the initial pickoff onto Sans, but after that flicker, After the Astro recall, you'd expect them to back off. They went in, they committed even harder, and they lost even more. It was only a 280 gold lead. Now it's a 1.4k, and Vincent couldn't even get his own orange buff. Kyrie took it away. He's angry.
Plundering is his name. Of course, invading is his game as well. So for Onic, so far everywhere around the map, responding to the activeness and the proactiveness of Rebellion. I mean, they were able to try to get the flanks with the ultimates coming in, but I think that little misplay could really just swing the momentum in Onic's favor.
1,500 gold. I gotta say though, that the skin, Luo Yi, makes her ult very, very subtle now. It's a fight, it's a full-on fight, and Onic, they're ready for it. It's a, my god, it's a massacre for Rebellion. And Onic will claim 3 bodies. They might find more here. Moai has a Purify, will dodge away the Astral Sphere, but that's a mistake from Suelo there. The risk did not pay off.
They're always fishing for the flank angles again and again, but it doesn't really seem to work out this time.
Look, it works when you're ahead, not when you're behind, and that's literally the other side of Lo Yi, the bad side. Now they go in though.
Let's see, this might find Sans. It will. That's a good recovery again from Rebellion after a diversion mistake. They made it right.
Good kill, I think, towards Sans hinders his progress, but when the other laners are already online, it's going to be dangerous for them.
Oh, the burst damage will not be enough to take Vincent down. I might be wrong though. The Mortal Coil, Vincent will escape as Moai. Take a look at the space he has. Will take the first turret here for Rebellion.
Good first turret for Rebellion. They've actually taken 2 with Paquito up top too, so they are actually utilizing the side lane pressure better than Onic in game 1. But for RBL, I think this is a very good decision that they are making not to go for the turtle. They just want to wait for their mid-game power spike to hit for Moai, for Suelo, for Cars, and then they can look for these fights again. So, trades on the board. Just concede it, the turtle, the neutral objective, and don't get baited in.
Cross maps as well, and a lot of trades, as stated by Mirko. So I think there's still possibility for the players of Rebellion to really just, you know, recover from this. Still a 50-50 game, but take a look at the items, Mirko.
The items here is Down as Ice rushed by Boots very early, so he's legit just going to be playing utility for the most part. Flask of the Oasis done, and for Brody, that's the power spike that you need for the Brody. This is why the Brody is pretty good right now. You get to your power spike so much faster than anyone. You get Heptases and Melphic Roar, and then you can start participating in the team fights. And that's why you're seeing CW already stick towards and with the team. Moai, he's doing the same thing, but the impact that he has in these team fights won't be as crazy as CW. Or actually, I wouldn't say impact, but more so damage output.
They always have the divine judgment as well to really just catch him off guard. So I think the Brody needs to be protected really, really firmly in that back line. But I think Rebellion will just aim for that, especially with the ultimates coming in just to flank from behind. So Onic needs to be wary of that.
No diversion cheeky plays this time, Suelo. Trying to play a little bit more passive, right, as they are still behind. But, I mean, it's a good mid game here to start off, right? Just behind 1,500 for the side of Rebellion. Onic, sure, they are leading. Rebellion, they can hold on here.
Rebellion can definitely hold on. They still have Paquito on the side, Claude on the side as well to farm it out. And it's actually pretty interesting that Onic are not trying to utilize the top side of the map here to go for the turtle. I think they're very afraid of the Rebellion flank with diversion again. This is a... Oh, yeah?
Wow, with the flicker! Predicted by Audi!
Perfect prediction.
Wow, Decimation will find a kill. As Onic, as now Onic are a man down. It seems like Rebellion, they will take 0 time to find and claim the lore. Let's take a look at Boots now, finding the final slash, finding the Violet Rec Room as well. But the damage will not be enough now, as Onic will not be able to secure the kill on towards Audi just yet. But they will buy time for Keyboy to resurrect.
Oh my god.
That was close.
Very
with
close.
The snipe. And good recovery from Onic, neutralizing the threat, especially that Lord contest. Knowing Keyboy was down, Rebellion was hands-on towards the Lord. And take a look at Cars, he's just busy activating side lane. So far, I'd argue that the pressure wasn't really there, given by Cars with the Paquito. I think now he's just going to participate in team fights, knowing that Rebellion do have the damage to enable that.
Hey, Lord. Lower than 50% HP. Vincent knows this.
flank.
What will happen to the flank now? Oh, Rebellion. They're cooking. Onic sense the diversion play, and they will not commit on towards the Lord just yet. Top side, let's take a look. It's actually favoring the side of Rebellion.
Yes, this is the advantage that Rebellion have with Paquito and the Claw, that side lane pressure that they are utilizing really well. Building up a slow push up top earlier, crashing it to the tier 2 turret, but now the turret has actually turned that slow push against Rebellion, but they have a wave in the bottom lane, pushed in as well.
Oh, Lord now. Oh, Cars looking for an angle, but the recovery again was just too huge. He is the first one to fall. It's now Rebellion. They're looking for the glasses. Onic, they want to fight. Vincent taken down, and the Lord will be taken by Kyrie as well, and Audi will fall as well. That's a bang, 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 as Onic will find another body in the bottom side of the map, and that is way low, going down.
Onic take everything and leave nothing behind. The Blue Bulls, one horn is shattered as the Porcupine stab, and it is going to sting. Now they have Cryo up in the mid lane. It was denied, not being able to get the tier 1s. So far, Onic has been perfect in the team fight structures.
Prime example of Rebellion having a good idea of what they want to do, but then executing it a bit too poorly against Onic, at least. They built up a slow push up top, but the slow push wasn't big enough to actually threat a turret take. So the turret ended up slow pushing the waves back to Rebellion, giving Onic, again, so much time to just say, hey, I'm not going to send anyone up top. The turret's not going to be taken down. We can still stick here around the team fight, and it does give them more 50-50. And Onic, in the 50-50 mechanical duel in that team fight, they were able to win it out.
See here, the Lord will not take the turret bottom side just yet. As Rebellion, they will look for a stabilizer here. Vincent! Taken down with the torn apart memory by Tewe.
He was torn apart indeed. Rebellion looking for a desperate play.
This might be a mistake. He's airborne. Audi will not be able to handle the damage. Kyrie, though, will be taking out
Cars!
CW. Cars! Finds the split push. The machine. Lightning McQueen. But it seems like Boots, will it find enough time? Cars! Ka-chow! The side lane pressure.
What was that?
King Slayer! Oh my lord.
Goosebumps. Cars, the last standing bull, thumping his thorn into the heads of the Porcupines. They deserve the moniker as the King Slayer. I was doubting him in that